Everybody, welcome to Country Girl. Today I have a pretty big Dollar Tree haul. I went to the Dollar Tree near my work yesterday at lunch, and when I walked in, as I normally do, I usually just don't grab a basket or anything. And then I thought, well, let me go get me a hand basket because I always end up having an armful of stuff and have to go back and get one. Well, this time I ended up having to trade in my hand basket for a shopping cart. So I'm going to go ahead and show you these things, and I did kind of put them in somewhat of an order, things that relate to one another. So I'm going to get started with, I guess, like the beauty products at first. That's what I call them anyway. A lot of these things were things that I need. I did get some things that I wanted, but for the most part, I think the majority of stuff is kind of like stuff that I needed and will be very useful for me. So with that said, I'm going to get started. Down on you. All right, so I have been looking for the Bolero face wipes for like a couple weeks now, and it seems like that I figured this would be something that they would continue to put out into the stores, but since it's been so long since I've seen them, I don't know if this is just a seasonal thing for them or what. Maybe they just haven't gotten their new stock at my stores. I don't know. But anyway, I did find some. It looked like it was leftovers that had not been purchased prior to that, because I did end up getting like the last ones. But I went ahead and got the honeysuckle and green tea. And this was not the first one that I purchased. The first one that I ended up getting when this line came out was the coconut oil and sea salt. And I actually like the smell of this one better. But there was one of these left and one of these left, so I got both of them. In addition, they did have a bunch of the vanilla cream, and I think they actually put these out closer to Christmas time. So I don't know if these just weren't a good hit with people or what. I mean, I got them for my girls for Christmas, and I think they smell okay. So anyway, I think they take your makeup off really good. So I did get 3 of those, so it's going to be a while before I run out. Maybe by the time I run out, they'll have restocked the stores with this stuff. And you do get 30 of these in one pack, and they're not really thin. So, you know, a lot of times when you get stuff, they're just so super thin. I mean, they're not thick like a towel, but they don't, you ain't got to worry about them tearing on you or anything. And they're pretty big size. I mean, they cover my whole hand, so I can fold it several times and wipe off my face with it. Okay, the next thing I picked up was these antibacterial travel wipes. Now, I usually just get the big pack to keep in my van, but I am going on a trip next week. And so whenever I go on a trip anywhere, especially when I'm staying in hotels and stuff like that, or I'm on airplanes, I always like to have like some of these little travel packs to put in my bag. So you got 3 of these in the box. And before I've seen them packaged, they were kind of like, you know, a little clear thing like this. This time they've got them, or in my store they had them packaged like this. So if I didn't look at the side, at first I thought they were like these little individual sealed packs, but then I looked at the side and I could tell they were these. But anyway, I'm going to put one on my carry-on bag and one in my suitcase so that I have plenty to use while I'm going on my trip. I also picked up these Pampers sensitive wipes, and the reason why I got these is because at home we put a pack of baby wipes on the back of our toilet to use. I go out of town or anything like that, I like to carry them too, but I didn't want to carry one of those big huge packs of baby wipes. Now they did have like Huggies and other things at the Dollar Tree where you get a whole lot more wipes for $1. So if I was buying these for my baby or to have at home or something, I would not have gotten these. I picked these up because you get 18, they're pretty big, and they're pretty flat, so that I could slide these down into my toiletry bag, and it shouldn't take up a lot of space. Okay, now the next thing I picked up are these microfiber facial pads. And these come in a variety of different colors. I bought them in blue, I bought them in yellow, I think there are some in green. But I did pick up, it's kind of like a rose pink this time. And one side has got the little mesh part on it, kind of more for scrubbing. And then the other side is the like microfiber, so it's like real soft. And I do use these, I use like a face soap sometimes. I use the face wipes when I'm just tired and I don't feel like washing my face with something better. But I do have some like charcoal bar soap, and so I just wet this and rub it on it and scrub it all over my face, and it does a really good job of taking off your makeup. So you get 3 of these. I will use these things. They're about to fall apart, and I really probably should replace them sooner than I do, considering that you get 3 for $1. I mean, so anyway, I decided I was going to buy some more and replace the ones that I've got. I also picked up some Colgate Total toothpaste. I've hauled this before. This, you do get a better deal at Walmart, just because, I mean, this tube is not very big at all. I mean, you can get one twice the size for just a few cents more. But, you know, we got to keep Dollar Tree in business somehow. So, I buy things sometimes just because it's a convenience factor. I don't know when I'm going to be heading to Walmart, or, you know, I need it right then. All right, so the next thing I picked up, which I always haul, is my cotton rounds. These are the best cotton rounds out there. I have purchased these at Walmart. I think they're called Swispers or something. And these are just better quality to me. And you get 80 for $1, so they're a lot cheaper too. I saw this laying on a shelf just randomly. And so I couldn't find any place where any more were hanging. I don't know if this was the last of it or what, but this is a really pretty nail polish. It's just pink glitter. A lot of times it looks like it's like a solid type glitter color, but when you actually go to brush it on your nails, all you really see is the pink glitter part. So you probably would want a color under this, or you may just want the pink glitter. If you do, I would suggest putting several coats. I had never tried this before, but it's called Bling It On by Sinful Colors. And they do sell Sinful Colors at Walmart. They're just not in a little package like this. They usually just have them sitting on a shelf. So I thought we would give that a try because, you know, I'm a pink girl. All right, also something that I have picked up was I needed to get a pill organizer because I have, I've got another video coming out that I did to kind of give you a life update on me and my health issues. But anyway, I'm going to have to start taking quite a few more medications that I'm already taking. And so I pick around, say I've finally gotten to the point where I need a pill organizer now because, you know, I don't want to get these things mixed up. So instead of getting one of the big giant pill organizers, I kind of wanted to have something for morning and night. And I know that if I go to Walmart, I could probably buy those that has the morning on top and night on the bottom. But the only ones they had at the Dollar Tree were just days, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you know, for you to put it in there. So what I decided to do, and I like the size of these. These are the little round pill containers. It doesn't seem like they're as big and bulky. And I think I can get the medicines that I have in each one of these compartments. But I bought a clear for morning time, and then I bought a blue for nighttime, because blue just makes me think of nighttime. That way I won't get them mixed up. And so that way, you know, I can just stack these on top of each other and, you know, put them down in my bag, and then I've got them when I go on my trip. Now, something else, most of the time during the day I'm at work, so when I'm not on my trip, I can leave the blue one at home and just put this one in my pocketbook. And then that way, you know, I've got one in my pocketbook. I know it's what I need to take for daytime. And then, you know, the one at home I'll have to take when I'm at home. So anyway, I got those. And now I'm going to go over some like pantry or food type items. Dollar Tree puts out bread. And I'm sure a lot of you who go to your Dollar Tree know this. Now in my area, it seems like that the Dollar Tree that has the best bread variety is actually the one closest to where I work. The other ones that I've been to, they will have some bread, but it won't be anything great. Either that or I just come at a time when they are cleaned out. But when Dollar Tree stocks their bread, it doesn't last because it is good bread. It's not like off-brand stuff, and it's not outdated. So I picked up this Nature's Own Life, and it's 2 times the fiber, double fiber wheat. And we had bought this at Walmart, and I think this bread is over $2, maybe close to $3 at Walmart. And so I got this for $1, and I was just really excited to see this. Like I said, the other Dollar Trees, it just seems like that their variety of bread just isn't as good as the one near my my work. But you'll find random brands. I mean, they have Nature's Own. I've seen the Cobblestone. They have different varieties. They had like sausage buns. They had sub buns, hamburger, hot dog, whatever. But you know, really nice really good buy. And the other one that I bought, and we love this bread. It is so good, and I think my daughter was in it last night. Either that or my husband. My husband's walking by. He just pointed, so I know it was him. But anyway, this is barbecue. It's called barbecue bread. And it don't have like barbecue flavor or anything. I don't even really know why they call it barbecue bread. But this is the softest bread. Oh my gosh. It's got like the little perforated marks so you could pull it apart. But it's got the sesame seed on top. And like I said, this bread is so soft. And it's good just to tear off and eat by itself. I have actually put butter on it and put it in my little toaster oven and made some toast out of it. And the flavor is just super delicious. It has a little bit of a sweetness to it, but not like the Hawaiian bread. You know, the Hawaiian bread to me is really sweet. It's nothing like that. So if you see this, and I don't see this often, so when I do, I grab it. And I think there was only one other pack left when I got there yesterday. But definitely give this a try. It's 100 calories per section. And this bread is a little dense, so anyway, I don't know that it would be something you could make sandwiches with, you know, but this is definitely a good bread to use for when you're serving a meal or something, or, you know, sometimes like I said, we just go in there and tear some off and eat it. But that's the bread that I purchased. I picked up some of this. It's Marina Pure Cane Sugar, and I don't always see this at the Dollar Tree. This is non-GMO certified, and it's you know, it says bone char free. I don't know what that means, but anyway, I use this. I don't really use this so much for bacon because it is a smaller bag. I guess I could have got several of them, but I do use this for my coffee. So I poured this in my little sugar container that I use from the Dollar Tree, and that's what I put in my coffee. I do buy a bigger bag of like organic type sugar to bake with, and then I also have some just regular white sugar. So it just depends on what I'm cooking. But I think this is a really good buy because something like this in another store would probably be, you know, $2 or $3. Actually, probably should pick up more, but anyway, I already had enough stuff in my cart. All right, so Caitlin likes to bake, and she will follow a recipe and go by you know, step-by-step instructions, but she also likes to use these little pre-boxed kits too, just because they're fast and easy and you don't need that many ingredients. But this is the brownie cookie bar mix, and I can't remember if I've ever bought anything like this before. I may have already purchased something like this one time. I don't remember. But they like brownies and they like chocolate chips. And so sometimes on the weekends, you know, we're sitting around watching TV, which is very rare because usually on the weekend, especially this time of year, we are on the go all the time. But, you know, sometimes we just have our little lazy moments or something. Caitlin will be like, can I cook something? So I picked this up for her so that she could do that. And it's also good when they have little friends and stuff over because then they've got something they can, you know, pig out on. I picked up these, and I have not seen these before, but you know, in our area, and let me know if they're doing this in your area too, but they are redoing all of our Dollar Trees, and they are making this massive snack section in the middle of the Dollar Tree. So it's kind of like when you walk in the door behind the registers, like there's a middle aisle, and then there's two more aisles beside of that, and they are like just snack filled. And then everything else is kind of like is around that area. But this is the Jumbo's Peanuts. And that's a pretty big bag. Now, I usually get I don't know the name of it, something Farms. They sell it at Walmart. But when you buy those at the Dollar Tree, they're a smaller bag. And to me, it seems like that the Dollar Tree peanuts, by the same brand, actually the peanuts themselves are a little bit smaller. And I don't know, maybe that's why they're at the Dollar Tree. But this was a pretty big bag, and the peanuts look like they're a pretty good size also. So I'm going to give these a try and see how these are. This is my like go-to snack in the evenings. I like to crack peanuts and eat them. So probably shouldn't have bought them for that very reason, but I can't resist. Something else that I saw. This is this is medium roast coffee, and it says Colombian on here. And I've seen the packs that they have where you scoop it out for your coffee maker, but I haven't seen the ones that has the little pods. And you get 4 in here, so it's like a quarter a cup, I think, is what it averages out to based on what I spend at Walmart for an 18 cup. So this is what it is. And this morning I did decide I was going to try it, because you have to be careful. Sometimes, depending on what kind of coffee maker you have, or single cup coffee maker you have, these may or may not fit it. My sister gave me one time that she bought at Amazon, and it would not work in my machine. It looked almost, it looked like it would. But for some reason, I don't know what it was, but it would not, every time I would go to put it in there, it would have some kind of error and wouldn't read it. So anyway, I thought I would take one of these out and try it before I showed you this, so I could let you know this does work in my Keurig coffee maker. Now, that is what I'm drinking this morning. So I went ahead and opened one of these. I like Colombian coffee. I like it because I think it's a little bit stronger, but to me, this is very weak coffee. I put the same amount of sugar and cream in my coffee as I always do, and the cream turned my coffee almost white. I say almost white, it ain't almost white. You can probably see it, I've drank some of it, but it's a lot lighter caramel color than I usually drink. So the taste is also very weak. If you like strong coffee, you don't want to get this. The taste is okay, I guess, for weak coffee. But, you know, it just depends on your preference. My father likes weak coffee. Matter of fact, every time he comes over to our house, I always have to add water to his cup, hot water to his cup, to weaken it down, or I end up making him some out of the pot that we brew, because it's just easier to control the strength of it. So I'm going to save these. I've got 3 of them left, and so when he comes over, this is what I'm going to make him, but I probably will not be purchasing this again. Now, as far as the kind that you scoop out, I guess if you're going to use it in a regular coffee maker, you could probably just use more of it and make it a little bit stronger. I don't know. But I usually buy my pods at Walmart, and I usually get the Newman's Own Organic, and then for my caffeinated coffee and for my decaf, I get Folgers decaf. And you get 18 for like $9.98 or something like that. So anyway, I just thought I would give it a try. And I picked up a pack of the quart freezer storage bags. You get 18 in here for $1. These are my favorite bags to use. I don't know why I love this size so much, but I do. And then I also got the, this is a 13 storage gallon by Glad. I don't use these as frequently, so I don't care if I have like a ton of them in the box. But, you know, I will use these from time to time, so I picked those up. Now, we'll do the miscellaneous stuff, and then I'm going to save the best stuff for last. So, while I was there, I decided that I wanted to go ahead and pick up some little fireworks type items for my girls, because after I go on my trip next Thursday is when we leave, and I'm not going to be back. We're coming back, you know, I think it's the 2nd of July, and I don't know that I'm going to have time or if they're even going to have any left, so I thought, well, I'm just going to go ahead and pick these up now. But my girls love these little poppets. You throw them down on the ground and they snap and pop. They really like those. So I picked them each up one of those, and then I picked up a pack of the sparklers. You get 3 in a pack. They're not as into these as they used to be when they were a lot smaller, but I figure everybody needs sparklers for 4th of July. If they don't really care about them, somebody will use them, even if it's just the adults. So I got those. The Dollar Tree I went to yesterday had this huge bin just loaded up with like t-shirts and stuff. They had a lot of the, I call them muscle shirts for women, in different colors, and then they had a lot of youth tees. My girls didn't really fall into the category for the youth tees because they've kind of moved, now they're transitioning into probably a small or extra small in women's. And then the muscle tees, I was going to get them each one, but after I had spent had my cart loaded down with other stuff, I thought, you know what, they don't need that. But they're really nice. I did pick this up for my great nephew, Eli, and this might be a little bit big on him, but I thought it's soft, and, you know, it's something that he could wear when he runs around the house, or, you know, we're at the pool or something and she wants to put something dry and soft on him after he gets done. And I like this because I like the little blue trim around it, but these little shirts would be great for decals. And when I was a kid, we used to love the decals, the iron-on decals, or, you know, you got so much stuff now that you can do. You can do stuff with crayons. A lady at my work gave us some kind of little kit where you could do like a little crayon thing and iron it on. And what I may do is, because I was going to buy my girls a t-shirt and let them do it, but I may let them use those crayons to design something on here for Eli. And then that way, when we give it to them, it'll have something cute on there. But, anyway, I thought this was really cute. If you got small kids, they had a lot of white t-shirts for youths. And so, especially if you're doing like little summer camps or vacation Bible school or something like that, and you could get some little iron-on type things or something for them to make, that would be a real cute project. So I got that. And a lot of the stuff they had was made by Hanes. I don't know who, let me see if it says on here. I don't think it says who makes this one. It doesn't. But anyway, but they did have some Hanes brand type t-shirts. Something else I picked up was this little blue zipper bag, and I had not seen these before, and I don't know if you can see the kind of material it's made out of. It's a pretty tough material, and it's got the side zipper, and it's a pretty decent size as well. I like little bags like this because, first of all, it seems durable. Other than the zipper breaking, I think, as far as this part, you won't have any problem getting holes or anything in it. But you can use this for so many things. You could put like art supplies, pens, markers, whatever you want. But I thought that I would use this when I pack, because you could, put things in here like your smaller items. When you put them in your suitcase, you could put, your undergarments, your socks, just anything you want to put in here, and just like keep it separated from other things. So I did pick that up. You could also, this would also be something cute. You could put like your suntan lotions or something in and just throw it in your beach bag. So I got that. I figure while I'm on the plane, I like doing the word finds. And so when I'm on the airplane, I am going to, have my iPad with me and some magazines and stuff. But I don't want to sit and do the same thing the whole entire time. So I like to switch stuff up. And so I like working these, and I figure that'd be something I can do while I am waiting to land or in the airport or whatever. So I did pick that up. And they have a bunch of different ones. I always flip through them to see what the topics are on the top of each page. And, I just like this one. So it was a little variety of different stuff. So got one of those. And while I was there, I picked up some batteries. These are the low drain. You get 8 by Sunbeams. I got some of those. And then I got the high drain, and you get 4. So I got some of those, because we are always going through batteries. All right, now for what I consider the good stuff. Now this is more of my want pile, but they got some new washi tape in, and my Dollar Tree has had the same washi tape forever. It's been quite a while since I have bought any of this stuff. So when I saw the new ones, I was like, I better get this because this stuff's gonna get gone. The first one I got, this says Dream Big. Let me get my hands free. And you can kind of see the glare on there, I'm sorry, but it's got the little unicorn, and I just thought that was really pretty. So I picked up that. This one is just like a pink little starburst or design. It's got some orange or yellowish or gold color on it. I thought that was pretty. And in between it actually looks like little stars too. So this was a pretty purple design. This was like a chevron print, and it's like the pink and rose and like a yellowish gold. This is a cute one. It's got like pineapples, cactus, watermelon. It's really adorable. And I may have gotten something with owls on it before, but I don't think I got this particular one. And I think that is just so super cute. And then the last one is like a little meteor spaceship, outer space. And it's got a little alien on it. See if I can get around to the one where it shows it. Let me see. Oh, he's actually in his little spaceship here. So that is just super cute. So that was all the washi tape that I got. This was hanging randomly on an aisle. I don't know if this is something they've had for a while and I just missed it. and this is all that was left, but it is a sticky notepad donut. And, you know, this would have probably been one of them items that I probably would have ended up putting back as, you really don't need this or this, but I just thought it was cute because you can write all around this little donut. And I'm forever using sticky notes on stuff, so I thought that was really cute. I'll probably use that in my work planner, because the planner I have at work, I don't decorate it, of course, because it's a work planner, and I use it for my job, but I thoroughly get the money's worth out of that thing. I mean, I just do. Okay, so I found some stationery. Now, I took a picture of these and put it up on my last video, I think, when I did the one of the Dollar Tree hauls. It may have been the one with my mother. And they had the flamingo, they had a unicorn, and they had a cactus. And so, being that I know that I don't need any more notebooks, I picked my favorite, which is the pineapple. And so I'm going to take this out. It's by Crown Jewels. And let's see if it said how many pages. You usually have, like, this is 50 sheets, so it's got 50 sheets in it. But this is just like a cardboard type cover, and, you know, it's ruled paper. So anyway, I just really like that. I love that. It's just something simple. So I picked that one up. Another pineapple one that I have been looking for, and they had the No Problema, and I think there may have been a cactus one or something, and one other design in this one. But I just really love this one, especially the pages, because they're pink and they've got the little pineapples in the corner, and so that's the one I picked. I did not get all of them. I just picked my favorite, and I absolutely love this. I have actually been looking for this particular notebook, so I'm so super happy I found it. And one thing, I almost missed it because this was not like in the stationery section. It was actually like in a box. It was turned sideways next to the coloring books. So, you know, with Dollar Trees, you just never know where you're going to find stuff. So whenever you go in, especially if you're looking for items, go on a day where you can take your time and you can look through every single thing, because it is amazing sometimes the places that they put stuff that I don't think belong, or that just seems like they're just randomly shoved somewhere. So you can find a lot more if you take your time and look through everything. So I bought those for that. Now this is new. I have not seen these before. I have not seen anybody haul these before. Of course, I hadn't went out there in a couple of days and watched anybody's videos. But these are some new journals. This one says Faith, Hope, and Love. And it's got like the gold foil. This is by Crown Jewels, and it's 50 pages. And then this one says Expect Miracles, and they're just really pretty because they look like they got like the watercolors on them. So I'm going to open these up and see what kind of pages they have in here. Okay, so they're, you know, they've got the lines on them as well. And the lines in here, to me, I could be wrong, but they almost look like they are like the mint green color that's on the outside of this. But I just thought that was really pretty. And then, let me open the Faith, Hope, and Love. It's probably no different inside, but you never know. Yeah, it's the same inside. I thought that was pretty. So anyway, that is my journals that I picked up. Now, I went to the birthday bag section to see if I could find a bag to put my father's birthday gift in, because we're having his birthday today. And, oh, wait a minute, I do have one more item. They had a little bucket, and I took some pictures, so I'll show you, but they had a bucket of little feather pins up toward the front of the store, and the feathers have different designs and stuff on it. This one looks like it's kind of like got polka dots, and so I just thought that was cute. I picked up one of those, you know, to write with also. So anyway, back to the birthday bags. So I was looking for my father a birthday bag, and, you know, regardless of anything else that you buy at the Dollar Tree, comparing to other things, there is nowhere that I have been that has the bags as beautiful and unique as the Dollar Tree, and especially for $1. I mean, the bags that you see at the Dollar Tree, if you were able to find one similar in another store, it would be twice the money. I mean, they have just got it hands down on the bags. So I'm going to show you the one I got from my dad first, because at this particular Dollar Tree, they didn't have a whole lot for like men. So I did want to pick him up something that was more suited to him, but I still thought this was pretty, and you could use this for anybody. But it says happy birthday on it, you know, and I like the design. That's, you know, got the balloons and the stars and all that stuff, kind of like a 3D, but not really 3D, I guess. And so let's see what's on the sides. And the sides are just, you know, kind of like a continuation of it. So I got this one for my father. And I showed a picture of this one in one of my last videos. I love this bag. I mean, I wanted it at the time and I did not pick it up. So when I went back this time, I did get it. I love this little tag here. It's just so cute. I mean, you know, it blends in with all the little flowers on the bag. The flamingo's got a little party hat on, and the sides got the green, white polka dots. It's got a pop pink bottom, pop pink on the inside, and I just think it's adorable. It's got glitter on the little flowers here, and then it's got some glitter on the bird itself. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one. I don't know if I'm gonna give this away or if I'm gonna like use this for something different. I have no idea, but anyway, it is absolutely adorable. So I got that. The next one I picked up, and I just thought this was really pretty, and I probably am going to use this somehow, you know, on a cover of something maybe. Yeah, sometimes like with scrapbooks, how it has like a plastic cover over it, and you can like slide stuff down in the front of it, or on notebooks or something like that. I may end up doing that with this because it's just so pretty. I got to use it for something. But I mean, this is like this. It's so much glitter on this thing. The whole Eiffel Tower is glitter. All the roses are glitter. The word Paris is glitter. I mean, the colors are just really pretty. Even the little tag here has got the Eiffel Tower and everything on it. It's almost like it's a miniature picture of what's on the bag. And of course, the back's the same. It just don't have the glitter. So the side's probably just a continuation type. It's got the roses on the side. I mean, this is just a really, really beautiful bag. So, like I said, I'm probably going to figure out something that I can do with this. If y'all have any suggestions, please let me know, because this is so super pretty. So I got that. And this one I just thought would be a really pretty birthday bag for anybody. I mean, it is just really, I say really, I'm saying really, really pretty. All their bags are just the bomb. But anyway, I just love these colors. I think that is so pretty. Rainbow, but with a little twist, just something different. Kind of makes you think of that fruit stripe gum. And then the size, just a continuation of it. But simple, but you know, really like that. Alright, so that is all of my big, huge Dollar Tree haul. But anyway, I'm glad I was able to do a big haul I hadn't done one of those in quite a while, and so maybe that's why I was able to find some good stuff, because when you don't go every day and you know, don't get to frequent the stores like you want to, when you do go and you hit a good store that's got a lot of good new stuff, you just kind of like, you know, hit the mother load. So anyway, I hope I was able to show y'all some things that you might be interested in. I hope you all had a great week past. I hope you all have a great weekend. And, you know, have a lot of fun, happy things to do. So, anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.